How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazascool. This is Rimworld. Let's get to it. So you know we mean business because we start on the pause screen. Got another mech cluster, so that brings us to 2. Got this one down here, more importantly, with the mortar that will initiate in 9.9 days. So we will have to deal with this at some point. Now, then we have... the question is how we're going to do that. Because if we leave it, then it's like a ticking time bomb of where it's going to come and get us. While we're doing story time, let's set everyone into the normal zone. But we are going to actually change the area that we're going to be allowed in. Just to give the mechs a very, very, very wide berth. And then we're going to talk about what the plan is. Why the plan's rubbish, but why I'm going to defend the plan and try and make out the plan is good. Pretty much the whole series, let's be honest. So, there's a few things I've seen in the comments, so I will do them because you boys and girls always made valid points. Let's be honest, you're not boys and girls, you're party people, come on. Right, there we go. So we give them a massive wide berth. So we have got mortars. But basically, look, we'll go by the thinking. Alright, so, oh, hang on. We will get to story time. We will get to story time. Let's make sure this is all done. Before we go into story time, let us... so food situation is low. So we have harvested all the berry bushes. That's fine. We're not too good to live off berries, party people. Right, there we go. Let's chop some wood as well. Just anything over here. Okay, so we're going speed 3, then we're going to story time, and then I'll sort of say why I'm more nervous about this mech cluster than the other one as we go into speed 2, and then I just double check. Okay, so I'm more worried about this mech cluster here because they have nothing to defend. Now, what that means by, if we go up to this mech cluster here, and why I'm happy for it staying, is because it has a weather adjuster or climate controller, whatever you want to call it. Now, what that normally means is these mechs will de-aggro at a certain point. We've seen them, you know, get to here and they de-aggro. Why is that? Because the AI is programming them to stay to defend this. Oh, if these visitors wake up them, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. So their AI is programming them to basically defend this. So if they haven't got a target in a certain amount of time, is my understanding, they then de-aggro. So they haven't got aggro, they haven't got a target, or the target is not engaging them. So then they run away. However, these won't have the same thing because the AI won't be defending anything. So if they get aggro, I'm pretty sure they're just going to come at us. Now, it's a big force, and I think what makes me more nervous is the centipedes. There's quite a lot of them. So how are we going to deal with that? Well, I'm not really sure, in all honesty. Now, I hear you, we need some more Devil Strand. I'm wondering... let me have a look at medicine quickly. See, we have loads of heal root, and this probably isn't going to be a popular decision, but I wonder if we move the heal root. Where would we move it to? It's not going to be on fertile grass, but I think I'm going to be okay with that. So let's go zone, growing zone, and over here, we'll do an 8x5 hill root, okay? Can we harvest any of this? We can harvest a little bit, so I'll click that to harvest. Let's grab this. So we're going to expand then the Devil Strand up here. Okay, and then that little spot there, Devil Strand. Cool, cool, cool. So that's delete. Grab that, expand, there. Bit more Devil Strand. Do we move the cotton as well? Probably. Like, how much cotton are we actually sitting on? A lot. So what you party people are telling me is what? Should I not bother with flak jackets? So flak jacket, let's have a look at the defensive qualities. So we got 48, 10. Okay, that's what we're looking at. But you party people said Devil Strand, what they call dusters. So 48, 10. Compare that to a duster. So compare that to a duster. I just want to see the difference. I know there is going to be a difference. Change material. Devil strand. Oh! 4010. Okay. So we stop making jackets. So is it the same with flak pants then? I'm learning, party people. I'm learning. So information 4810, and then we go to pants details. I'm learning, party people. I'm learning. So that's a bit of a difference, isn't it? So I think I might keep with flak pants, because the flak pants is like drastically differently, right? Like, unless I'm missing something. You got to remember, you got to tell me, because it's like with the uranium maces, like, you party people made a great point. The game doesn't say anywhere that they have a stun chance. Like, if I go to, like, unless, like I said, unless I'm really blind, it doesn't say it has a stun chance. So obviously, if you party people don't tell me, then I'm not going to know. But I always listen. So what we then need to do is make some dusters. Devil strand in particular. And then we'll change that. So who has to go to my ideology? Because some people do need capes though, right? So an elder needs a cape, the animal specialist needs a cape, and the production specialist needs a cape. Now I don't know if we actually have roles for all these, because I think that was Arctic's role, and then I don't think we did production. So then everyone else needs to then go into Devil Strand jackets. So then what you party people said is when we eventually then get recon armor, all we want is the recon helmet on, because then that stops the one-shotting. Got ya. Another thing we have to... security. We've got a lot of things to cover. Is, and someone's already going to be happy when they see this, is we need to put barricades in here, so then drop pods can't land on it. Although, wouldn't they just land on the roof anyway? But I don't know how the AI works. I see the logic. We deal with the logic. Now, the other problem, not really a problem because we are researching quite well, is we need to deep scan a bit more. Because our problem now is we can't find plasteel. And plasteel is what we need now to move on. There is some silver down here. Because of our limited movement, we're going to slap a deep drill on that. We're going to deconstruct the power conduits there. Perfect. Work schedule. I think we're pretty happy with work schedule. Is that what we're saying? Oh, the problem is Jamie on 2 on Taylor is not great. And I know it's not great. I don't know the solution. Because smithing is taking a lot of our time. So the big S, what are you doing now? Milking a cow. Are you a handler? No, I'm looking at the wrong person. I've totally lost it. You are a handler. Right, you can't be a handler if you're a smither. You ain't got the time. You just ain't got the time. You're a cook, you can't. Yep, you ain't got the time to do it, I'm afraid. So draft, then he'll come down to researching, which means he's done what he's doing. So then I do wonder if we take Jamie off of tailoring, and then we put the S on 2. Now the problem is, the reason why we're doing that at the moment is we don't have plasteel, so the big S isn't being able to, do any of that. Right, that grow zone is there. We will then move the cotton at some point. Not quite sure where. To be fair, are we just moving away from cotton at the moment? I know we need it for the flak stuff. So we've just got the flak vest, flak pants, flak helmet. But that's mainly just so we don't get one shot. I'm wondering, because moods are high, do we start taking the cowboy hats off people? Which I think we are going to do. The problem is how many flak helmets have we even got in the stockpile? Well, it should only have one though, shouldn't we? Tainted recon armor. I keep pausing the game. Only got one. I wonder if we... Alright, go to the machining table. We're going to cancel the flak helmets because we're going to upgrade from that in a minute. So there's no point wasting too many more resources on it. But what I would like to waste resources on is can we get some more mortar shells? Because I think we need to get more prepared for bombarding stuff. And we need to put some people to work. So 24. So let's just push up to 40 shells. 24, because we've got the mortars to be able to do it. Jump packs. I would like more people with jump packs, but it's not the priority. The priority is getting the armor for everyone. Alright, visitors are leaving. Okay, they're not leaving towards their mechs. They might wake them up. Go on speed 2 as we watch. Yeah, thought so. Because sometimes it doesn't even matter if they're in that circle. So, this is full-out warfare now. So, the first thing we need to do is hide inside. And the animals hide inside. The animals can actually go into area 2 to stay safe. Okay, and then now we've got a fight on our hands. Will we have time to even chuck a mortar at them? No, they're already dead, aren't they? The mortar is still initiating, so that's not going to fight us. The problem is the centipedes. And then the problem will be is eventually we're going to want to replace these barricades with plasteel so they have a bit more durability, because the problem that we're going to get is obviously once they get destroyed, the centipedes can sit in them gaps and fire back at us. So, there's 2 more things I want to set up to build. Hopefully we get through this. There's a standing lamp. You party people were right. Get a lamp down here so we don't get the darkness modifier. Do we also want to... I don't think we've researched it. But do we also want to, down the line... Where is it? Where is it? Do we also want to get like a fire foam popper down here? Like when stuff goes on fire for it to like automatically put it out? Like that sounds like not a bad idea. Right, the priority now is gearing up. So Regina, you need to get the Zeus hammer. Everyone else has the uranium maces. Cat doesn't have a shield belt. I'm hoping that'll be okay. Oh no, Regina, sorry, you were meant to... I might draft you equipped that. And then Jamie start moving over. We move over early so we can prepare. Seedlings has an assault rifle. Okay, we're going to do some shenanigans, but let's gear up first. So, Seedlings and Almost. Almost doesn't have a gun. Almost then come get EMP grenades. I might just drag everyone over here, then we can deal with it. Jenkins, no, Almost. Come get that Doomsday rocket launcher. Just so we can do a bit of shenanigans for it. Alright, you've got a sniper rifle. Come get EMP grenades. Because I think we need to get better at doing shenanigans. EMP grenades. We're getting 2 because we're going to have to stun them beyond belief. You've got a sniper rifle. Smoke launcher only works on turrets, right? Get a chain shotgun because we did need just pure DPS, really, don't we? Right, then you 2 down here. Almost more importantly, needs to get that Doomsday rocket launcher. Almost, did you grab it? Yeah, bit. This could be a little bit risky, but we're going to do it. Centipedes I'm concerned about. These lancers should be like lambs to the slaughter. It's everything else in between. I want Almost. He's got a jetpack. I want to see if I can get him to Doomsday rocket launcher these. I just don't know how we're going to do that. But that's the plan. While we're doing that... Alright, so chain shotguns don't have as good as range. Obviously, we'd prefer the miniguns out front to get that close accuracy. But the chain shotguns need to be at the front. We'll have a melee person here, just in case things go sour, we can run like them up. Regina, join the squad. Tonya and Boromir come down as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then Almost is going to have to try and... So if we Doomsday Rocket Launcher them here, we're going to destroy a lot of our base. But are we going... The problem is we want them all bunched up. Yeah, we're going to have to try and do that then. Tonya... Grab some more EMPs. I know we only need one, but... Whoa! Almost. What are you doing, man? Saying that... Is the shenanigans here to hold the centipedes away? Is that the shenanigans we could do? Are they going to chase Almost? That turret's shooting at him. Oh, that's a close shot by his head. No, only one's coming for him. But we can stall them, so then we can deal with these lances, which should be relatively easy. Tonya, come down here. Okay, there we go. And then that's everyone. Jenkins is at work. If you're harvesting that cloth, delete that zone. And then order harvest. And we'll move the cloth. Alright. So one centipede's coming back. Almost. Can you run in here? Please don't get shot. Just don't get shot. 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 Okay. Luckily our deep mining has actually done well. Yeah, we're going to have some break risks. I don't think there's going to be too much we're going to be able to do about it. We're just going to have to hope people are okay. I mean, they should get over it. I mean, moods are pretty high. Problem is obviously these centipedes having to deal with them, but yeah. I mean, almost keeping one busy, but I don't think that really helps us. It'd been great if he could have kept like more of them busy, but Almost is then going to jetpack up here, and when all these centipedes bunch up over here, we might Doomsday Rocket Launcher them, which isn't going to kill them. Like, I've done this in the past thinking that that's going to be the case. Alright, jetpack over there. There may be more jetpacks in the future and we can, like, really do some shenanigans holding these up. I mean, we delayed them a little bit, but I don't think it's made too much of a difference, in all honesty. Oh, don't shoot Almost. That'd be very sad after all the good work he's done, or all the work he's done. I wonder if we can take these lancers out really, really quickly. I've got 4. Okay, the centipedes have been slowed down. Right, turn fire off Will onto him. I'll just get rid of that lamp just so it looks a little bit better. Then luckily we're going to be able to throw an EMP right down the throat of them as they come. But I wonder if Almost... Yeah, hit the doors. Waste your time, because then it's just a few less things that come at us all at once. So maybe that's what we need to do in the future. Someone with a jetpack needs to then go disturb the force, bring them away. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think a team of 80 come at us. We send a jetpack to just distract them. Almost, when these go up here... We can deal with it with them pulling away like this, though. It's when we're getting 5 centipedes all at the same time. That's where the problem comes. Right, EMP right down their throat. You move over. You move there. Tonya needs to move there. Because ideally, we want the EMP to not go on the warriors. Obviously, it happens more than not because of just how it falls. Luckily, Regina's there and they're pushing Regina. So that's alright. So EMPs are going. They're going. Look, and what I like about it, and this is why I take 2 people with EMPs, is because they stun them at different times. Now, why this is important is because if we had 1, right, and we threw it here, they would stun these, but these would still be fighting the warriors, yeah? Because we got 2, we can have 1 here and 1 here, which then means the warriors don't have to fight so many all at once. And it gives them time to just, you know, not get overwhelmed, to be able to take them out. This is a good start. This is a very good start. I think actually their shield belts have still been taken down, haven't they? Right, so you throw it right at the guts. Where's the other EMP go? And then you need to throw it like... I suppose, yeah, it would be a bad EMP, wouldn't it? Yeah, a badly thrown EMP will still hit them. I mean, they shouldn't get hit by us. Like you'd like to think. Okay, so they're dealt with. Just almost go out and, like, nuke them. Problem is with nuking them here is then it's going to destroy our walls, which then we're going to repair. If we just nuke them in here, problem is we do want them all bunched up. Or do I just almost, does he just go get a gun at this point? Seedlings, to be fair, I should have done this before, but drop combat command. We're going to need it more for the mechs. I'm going to make another zone. And this is going to be attack food. Which sounds very aggressive. But what this is going to be is a zone that's here. Because I do like, obviously, being able to let them have food. Like in the middle of fights, and we're going to need it. But what I don't like is when they run away and then you're trying to draft them back and stuff like that. So when they... So let's grab these lot. So first of all, we're under attack. So anyone apart from Jenkins, go in this. Okay. Because for big attacks, I can swap them to this zone. And then what I can do, there's only 1 Lancer left. To be fair, I think we can probably destroy that. Let's not risk it and get injured because we're trying to rush. Now, everyone here undraft. They'll all go eat. See, I'm getting better. I'm listening to your party people. I am listening. So they'll go eat. Have we got enough tables and chairs? Okay, so we probably need 2 more in future. So I will just queue that up now. Whoops, that's a very big table. So we need to just bear that in mind in future. Right, the centipedes are so slow, it gives us time. Okay, so you 2 can then come back and get drafted. Almost is just going to hang at the back because I'm not sure what we're going to do. And if they all stack up, we are going to doomsday them. Right, here we go. And then we can just grab everyone back. This is a much better way of doing it. Draft them over here. And then we can see where everyone needs to go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 2, what are you doing? Just wandering. Well, if you don't need food, then come back to the fight. Tongo, what are you doing? Wandering. Tonya, wandering. Regina. Hans, wandering. Okay, so at least they got food. And then Jamie's the last one. Right, almost is going to sit back. You need to shoot there. Or stand there. Then the miniguns down the throat, because that's just pure DPS. Assault rifles at the side. Tongo. Hands over here. Then Jamie over here. Tonya. So seedlings move over. Tonya stand there. Almost has fire at will turned off. If we choose to use almost, we need him at the front. to negate any accidents. Because there's two ways I suppose we could do this. We could just run the melee people right up to them. So these will get destroyed. Like you can see the barricades are already taking heavy damage, so they will get destroyed. Let's get the EMPs going early. Right, so I'm going to pause it now. How much damage have we done to this centipede? About halfway. Okay. Okay. I just want to see how much DPS we can do outright. There is... No, that centipede can fire. That centipede can fire. There's a barricade missing right there. And you can see that little triangle there means it can fire at us. Almost. Almost job is to literally keep stunning this at the moment. Because them Inferno cannons shoot very, very quickly when it comes out of stun. Now's not the time to use the Doomsday rocket launcher. Want as many things stacked up on one, but I'm very conscious that that will fire when given the chance. So it's going to be like quick burst, stun. Quick burst, stun. Alright, there we go. It's getting hit. So how are we doing? So this centipede should go down shortly. This centipede up here is fully healthy but getting stunned, which is handy. I didn't mean to unpause them. Which is handy. I know I'm probably being a bit too cautious with the stuns, but just want to make sure. Because we should be able to shut this down. But if it fires, because it's an Inferno cannon, it's going to obviously fire on here, bomb us, put fire, set people on fire. We're going to then run around from the kill box, which then is really bad. I don't think we're going to need almost Doomsday rocket launcher here. Like, if we get rid of these two, these ones are going to hit us so separated. Our DPS will destroy them. Right, quick burst. Stun. Because what we're going to mess up here is if I don't stun this enough. That's where we mess up here. So that's why we're doing it a bit too much. Adapted. Alright, you're done with stuns. I'm sure we've got another stunner. Of course, we have like Stone Cold coming out the woodwork. Stun. Alright, the next one can fire. Stun. Oh, did you see that little blue shot that came out? I swear a little blue shot just came here. It was like, I was just about to light you all up. No, no, thank you. Alright. Okay, there we go. Stun. Stun the top. You see that little blue, little blue, little blue. Stun. Perfect. Okay. Okay, it hit us, it hit us, it hit us. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Stun, 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 stun. No more stuns. Think. Do we retreat? Do we stand behind here and retreat? Wait for them to come around the corner. What does that do for us? Because they'll still be able to shoot here if we move here. So I'm whispering to myself. So do we retreat to this corner? There's two of them left. Okay. Retreat round this corner. Retreat, 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 retreat. There's a reason why I'm retreating. Right. First of all, let's check health. That's fine. There's a reason why we're retreating. The reason why we're retreating is because then we get the melees in their face. And then the melees will stop them from firing. Everyone stand here just so I can see everyone. Right, Hans and Regina out front. Jamie behind. EMPs. Almost. Are we going to need you? I want you around just in case it's like full panic mode. But the idea is, let's get the melees in their face. Then they won't be able to fire back. The reason why we couldn't do this before is because we didn't have the amount of melees to be able to do it. And I don't really want this to be our kill box, but the idea that we can sit here, sit here, sit here, okay, now time to run, is not a bad thing. Right, speed 1. Right, we're going to start throwing EMPs here, though. This is mainly just to slow them down, but if they come past us... Right, Regina, in the face. Perfect. The shooters are fine. Stuns. Right, I need to make sure... Yeah, the problem here is obviously going to be friendly fire. Jamie, move up 1. Minigun, move that. Minigun, move that. Chain shotgun, move that. Regina, are you getting hit by us? Doesn't look like it. Right, so here they come, here they come, here they come. Hands. Jamie, get involved. Get involved. Okay, it's the melee people. Kate. Melee. Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate. Right. Perfect. Now, everyone come round here. Now it's a case of let's spread out. Melee people will keep them held. They won't be able to fire back. We want to spread out our forces. So then if they do get a shot out, we're not going to get that affected. So with that being said, let's spread out the EMP grenades. I know they might get a shot off, but at least then if they get a shot off, someone gets injured, it's not going to affect the DPS as much. So you've moved away. Hands, push, 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 push. Good hands. Regina, get in there, get in there, get in there. We're getting that. All right, they've moved away, so we need to move our shooters forward. We don't want to get friendly fire here and ruin this moment. Move closer, move closer. Hands, are you okay? You're not getting hit by us. Not getting hit by us. Donkey, move round. This is what's going to ruin this. This is what's going to ruin this. Melee people, get involved, get involved. Don't stand to attention, get involved. Can't fire while it's in melee. Is anyone getting hit by us? The minute I see like a gun thing, we're pulling back. Okay, Regina is. Minigun, move closer, move closer. Move closer. Got no reason to risk anything. We've got it all locked down. So let's move closer. No friendly fire. Come on, party people. Nice. 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 Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. We will carry on hiding inside. Let's have a look at health. That's what we can do. That's what we can do with this kill box. That's what we can do. That is this kill box in a nutshell. Not the best kill box, but it's our kill box, and that's why we love it. Come on! Like, let's just yeah, just clap. Just stand up and clap. Just take a minute, hug your parents, hug your friends, just wipe the tears away because it's so beautiful. You can't like, no, it's so good. Come on. No. So, what did we take away from that fight? Because that's the most important thing. It's to come away from the fight and improve. What did we take away from that fight? I took away 2 things. Or the most important things. Now, when I say I took away 2 things, more specifically about how we go forward and how we defend the colony, especially against mechs. I feel like humans with the burn box, it's getting the burn box right, and it's a different problem. With the mechs, what I took away from that is, obviously we need plasteel barricades, but we haven't got any at the moment, so we're worried about what we can do with what we've got at the moment, not what we can do in the future, if or maybe. So, almost doing the jetpacks. The Doomsday rocket launcher wasn't a bad idea. However, what we found was with the jetpacks, it was actually much better. We used the jetpacks to split their forces. Now, I know what I'm saying here is like, you lot are like, oh, duh. But you got to remember, I'm still quite new to Rimworld. I'm still learning. So going forward, jetpacks need to be used to pull the forces away to spread them out. Because if they're spread out and they attack us like this, we can deal with it. Okay? We're going to, in the future, like you people said, put a lamp down here so we don't get any darkness modifiers or anything like that to our shooting. That's a perfect idea. We will need a power cable coming down here, though. Brr, brr. I mean, I could put some solar panels down here, in all honesty. And I could even double wall it if I really, like, worried about them. So we'll hang on to that for a moment, but we'll probably put a solar panel down here to power it. And then the second thing is obviously, bar the jetpacks, is the minute we're overwhelmed here, especially with mechs, hide around the corner, slap them up with melee. They can't fire back. They're basically ours for the taking at that point. Now, let's not hide on our laurels. Are there people that are in a semi-good mood? There are. Because the only other problem is obviously these are going to be assembling. If we could bomb them into the net, or do we just go on an all-out attack with a smoke launcher? I mean, it's just going to be awkward getting to them, though. That's the problem. Let's see what the mortars can do, and then we'll go from there. I think that's what we take away. Okay, so everyone else will go, go, go. Let's just make sure there's no other mechs left. We dealt with that very nicely, very nicely. Right. So, high explosive shell. Since you're so quick there, get an EMP, please. And I'll draft on draft. Got a high explosive. Can you just draft? So just wait for the others. Because we need the EMP to hit first. So you've got an EMP, you've got a high explosive. So undraft, man that, undraft, man that. Get all four of them. We are targeting this area here. If the mortar can start firing back, then we'll push it with, obviously, humans. So let's come down here. We're hoping the EMP hits first. There, takes it down. Here come the mortars. Every single one is inaccurate as the other. Brilliant. Right, draft. Because that's the EMP. Draft. I wish you could just like click a button to like be able to fire them all in sync. Right, undraft, man mortar. Undraft, man mortar. We'll do this a couple more times. If it doesn't work, then obviously we'll go and fight them. But obviously, if we can destroy them with the mortars, that would be very cushy. Yeah, it's not really working, is it? Okay, so everyone go to sleep. Yeah, everyone go to sleep. And when we wake up in the morning, let's go kill them. Let's go kill them. Rather than sitting on the mortar all night, everyone gets miserable. Right, everyone wakes up, have some meals. Problem is when we get rid of this, then we can do even better. Right, almost come and get the smoke launcher, please. Okay, so let's take seedlings, come get frag grenades. Big S, come get frag grenades. Cool. Alright, let's round people up. If you didn't get food, it's your own fault. Might get shot as we open this door. So we'll get a melee person to open the door, because at least they'll have a shield belt. You've got EMP grenades, that's not really helpful here. Get a chain shotgun. Add kids, get a chain shotgun, come down. Right, should be enough to deal with it. So Hands needs to open the door. He'll get shot at. It's fine. So he'll hold aggro. Almost can then push here. You can then shoot the smoke there. And then that will allow us to run out. Oh no, we've got that ground projectile, haven't we? That's the aerial one. That's the ground one. Is that the ground one? So we need to shoot it like right in front of Hands. Right. Okay, there we go. So then these can move in here. Right, first of all, take out that turret. It's because that shield is just about blocking us. But then hopefully we can take out all these on the next episode. We did it, party people. You got to be proud of us. We did really, really well. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.